It's trash.
Oh.
Yeah, our music scene, we got some of the most talented people in the nation, but our music scene, our culture is terrible.
Why do you think that is?
You see I'm Southside reppin', Bigfoot steppin', Zone 3 section, this God flow perfection. Hating on the church like I ain't blessed they section. If we ain't talking money, I got a weak connection, that's on the hood. She said get a bag, so I get it, got it good. Don't complain about my problems, I just put it in a wood. Seen a genie the other day, she said make it good. So I wish for good health, then I wish to look, it's chief, not lieutenant. Yeah, I'm back, been a minute, my hard work gets you offended. Shout out my boy academics, you stay independent. You scamming it behind that twinkle in your eye. See the scamming.
Trying to figure out how to do this artist shit.
You ready to go?
Yeah, I'm always ready.
Another episode of Minnesota's #1 daily show live on Lake Street. We got TY in the building.
Yes, sir.
Finally, we got it done.
Yes, sir.
Had a couple of little situations we had to jump around, but we got here.
For sure.
We made it.
And hey, I got to start this interview off right. I got to let everybody know that I'm the best rapper in Minnesota. I told AG I was going to do it, so I'm the best rapper in Minnesota. So, if you got some problem with it, come holla at me.
Best rapper in Minnesota.
Best rapper in Minnesota.
Hey, but
down.
fuck that crown. Fuck that crown, though.
Huh?
That's not a crown you want, though.
Shit, it's one I got, though.
Best rapper in the world.
Best rapper in the world.
Why
but I have
Minnesota?
This is specifically for the Minnesota niggas.
Right.
I got to let them know.
Okay.
All
right.
Well, let's get it.
Got you. Okay. All right. So let's talk about. I want to talk about from the start. I know you had been writing on music.
Mm-hmm.
You've been doing music, but not. So let's put it this way: you got locked up. You did some time. So real
yes,
time,
sir.
like real time.
5.5 years.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
that's a long time. It's a big chunk of your life that you were locked away. But you said that you had started kind of doing music prior to that.
Yeah.
Was it at that point? Was it serious for you?
I mean, it was, but it wasn't, because I was in the streets. I got locked up for pimping. I ain't scared to say it. So,
Okay.
I was making music, and I was in the streets. So, I wasn't really giving my all to it. How I really made the decision to take it serious is when I was in a joint,
Yeah.
and I'm writing down my lyrics. I ain't want nobody to hear it because I ain't want nobody to steal my music. So I'm rapping, in the bathroom or wherever I can get some alone time, and then everybody that walk past be like, damn, that shit hard, And I kept hearing it, and to the point where we having many concerts in all the day rooms and shit, all the big areas where we can go to, and everybody like, yeah, you got it. So
you were able to actually practice some of the craft while you were in there and
Yeah.
let people hear you and shit like that.
yeah, I was on the phone like calling like, what do I got to do to be a professional artist? Like
Yeah.
everywhere from the recording to the on stage, the choreography, everything. So I'm really trying to take this serious. So be more than a local artist.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, that makes sense to me. So the drive really showed up when you got locked away, and then so now you're out. You've only been out for a couple of months.
2.5 months.
2.5 months. So kind of being in music prior and then really finding it while you were in there, a lot in our music scene here in Minnesota has changed.
Yeah.
Are you able to kind of keep an eye on that while you're in there or not really? Is that hard to see?
A little bit. When I was out, I can't even really say it was popping. I know Haji was popping. He's still popping.
Mm-hmm.
I heard about a rapper named King Knight.
Yep.
John Ray. I always fuck with John Ray music. But other than that, my boy Ty Stick.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Ty Stick.
Yeah.
But other than that, I ain't been really up on the
I
Minnesota.
mean,
artists.
those are the names. I
Yeah.
mean, those are the guys right there. Like a lot of those guys. I mean,
Yeah, I fuck with a few of them personally, but
Yeah.
King Knight, I ain't never met him, but I heard he was popping.
he's hard.
Yeah.
He goes. No, for real. He definitely does. Okay, so you were paying attention a little bit. So you kind of knew what the competition was.
Mm-hmm.
You knew when you got out. You knew what you were going to be facing, kind of. And now you're saying you're the best.
I mean,
Best
I don't really
rapper.
got no competition, But
right.
yeah.
I like it. I like the energy. Okay, so now that you're out and you're putting more focus on taking it seriously, so you can stay out.
Mm-hmm.
What is your, like, how do you maneuver into it? Like, what is your move? How do you kind of start to build that for yourself?
I mean, I just put my head down and was like, this is what I'm doing. I saved up a bag. I'm putting all my money towards it. I'm telling myself, I got to do this.
Yeah.
You know, because anything else, I know if I'm not doing music, I already know what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
You know, and I ain't trying to go back and do no more time because the next time, I said it in one of my bars, you know, they gave me 8. I'm afraid they're going to send me for life. You know, they ain't playing with that time on the P shit.
Yeah.
They handing out football numbers. So, you know, I ran up a bag. I'm putting this bag towards my music, studio time, videos, you know, flying out to wherever I got to fly to, live reviews, interviews, everything. I'm just taking it serious because I know the content there. I know my music there. Yeah. So
investing in yourself.
For sure.
That's what you got to do.
Hell yeah.
That's a really important piece that a lot of people either aren't able to do because they don't have the money or think that they can get around it. And you really can't. You can't get around it. I mean, there are anomalies out there that can record a song in their basement and somehow it pops. But, bro, that's 1 in a billion because there's a lot of rappers out here.
Yeah, what I'm noticing, my biggest hurdle is the social media presence because I'm more laid back. Like, I always like to be, you know, in the shadows. I don't really like to be out there, but I'm seeing that's one of my biggest hurdles is, you know, getting myself out there. Yeah.
So what are you doing to remedy that? You got people that help you with it, or you just?
I'm building my social media team as we speak. You know, so I can make content, but just being on my phone, I move around so much. I'm always on the road. Yeah. You know, so it's kind of hard to be on my phone like, you know, everybody else.
For sure, and a lot of people don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I probably wouldn't do social media if I didn't have to.
Yeah, I don't like the shit, but it's part of the game.
And it's weird.
Yeah.
Like some of that social media shit nowadays is like I don't understand what's happening right now.
Man, me either.
Shit that people post on the internet for the whole world to see is like.
Oh yeah, my Facebook story is all bitches shaking ass.
That's cool. I
want
to see that.
I mean, that's cool, but shit, I don't know. I do it a little different, you know.
Yeah, I mean that I understand because that's a marketing scam. That's a marketing play. That if you put that as your first, story,
now everybody going.
People clicking on it.
Yeah,
that's it. That's how it works. Smart. I get it. That'll die though, and then we'll move on to the next thing because now everybody's starting to get like, okay,
right.
And you're gonna run out of. You're not gonna run out of them. No, you're not gonna run out. No, they'll still be around. Okay, so I know you just released a single.
Yes, sir.
How much music have you actually released since you've been free?
Release? I just released my new single, Double Standards. You know, that was my second single. My first single, Stains. That's been released. I got about 40,000 streams right now.
Wow.
Yeah, 40,000 streams in about a month. So that's pretty
good.
decent.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
No visual, though?
I got a visual. It's on the way.
Okay.
You know, I got that on the way.
Who'd you shoot with?
I can't remember his name. That's fucked up, so I don't know. But he did a good job, though. He's sending me the unedited version. The unedited versions already look dope. Okay. But I'm waiting on the edits. He's from Miami, so he flew down here. Yeah, he flew down here and did the video. The videos is dope.
How'd you find him?
He's actually a friend of my baby mom brother.
Okay.
So he linked me in. He did some dope work.
That's
so
dope.
He came down.
Are there shooters?
Bless me.
Shooters in the city that you want to work with?
Minnesota Code. I still got to do the video with him, but I don't know too many Minnesota videographers, so I'm gonna have to tap in.
A lot of them.
Yeah.
A whole lot of them around here that are doing their thing right now.
Yeah.
Sure. Who do you work with as far as like production and?
Production. I got my producer that make my beats right now is a guy by name Zay Hamilton. He out in Atlanta.
Okay.
You know, a lot of people know him in the joint.
I feel like I've heard that name.
Yeah, in the joint. So look, in the joint, you get on the kiosk and everybody look up beats. Even if you don't rap, people got beats on their tablet. And Zay Hamilton, one of the biggest, other than Swag B. You got Swag B and a couple other people, but Zay Hamilton got a lot of beats on there, hard too. So when I got out, I did a song to one of his beats and I sent it to him. I'm like, I want to buy some of your beats, you know, outright so I could own them. And then he heard one, and he was like, bro, he called me. I remember he called me FaceTime at like 6 in the morning. He was like, yo, that shit go hard. And he just flooded my phone with a whole bunch of beats and shit.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, and after that, it's been on. So
is that on some like JPay shit? Like, do those producers get paid for that?
Yeah, hell yeah. $15 a album.
I imagine that's going to be major for you too.
Yeah, hell
JPay release?
Yeah, JPay be playing though. Like it's hard to get your music on there.
Is it?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
I learned about the power of JPay on this show. We had artists come up here, Tarzan, and kind of really put a lot of artists on game about how important it is to have your shit on JPay. Because
the joints, it's crazy because the joints know my music by heart, but it ain't even on JPay yet.
Oh.
I send in videograms through the tablet, and they'll learn that little 30-second clip that I can send them, and they'll learn the hooks.
So you got 5.5. Here's the thing that I really like about just the idea of JPay, right? For one, you created 5.5 years of relationships in there, right?
Yeah.
People that are probably still in there, maybe be in there forever. You know what I mean? So not only are you getting something out of getting your music on there, but you're doing something for them too.
For sure.
I think that's
dope.
That's really the amazing part about JPay. That's important.
Shout out to the lifers too.
Yeah.
Shout out to the lifers that ain't coming home. You know, shout out. Still love. I still be in contact with them.
Okay.
You know, I answer every collect call.
Yeah.
You know, I still got money on my phone, stamps on the JPay. You know,
Okay.
Still show love.
So one of the things that you mentioned, which I wouldn't have even thought of, is you were locked down during the George Floyd situation.
Yeah.
And you said you were able to see probably more than everybody because there wasn't shit else to do but watch the coverage.
You know, when you locked up, you in your cell, you get on that TV, you can watch MSNBC, Fox News. I don't really fuck with Fox News, but you can watch CNN.
I don't even fuck with CNN anymore. I used to fuck with CNN too, and now they're all turned.
We see everything, every angle. Shit was crazy. The city was on fire. We watching it.
So what was the reaction in there? Like, what was it?
Man, it was a lot of racial conflict. Because where I was at, I was in Moose Lake. That's up north by Duluth.
You know who's in Moose Lake, right?
What was that?
Big Dick Jake.
I don't know who that is. I don't know who the fuck that is, but shit. No, so it's a whole bunch of racial conflict up there, and all the COs, almost every CO in there is white, and they fuck with Trump. So you got COs coming in there saying racial shit. It was going up in there. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, that had to be crazy.
Yeah, it was tense.
What were your feelings about it? Like the fact that like you couldn't really do much.
Man, it was fucked up.
Yeah,
because it's like this shit happened every day. You know, I was watching it was like a dude from the army or the military, and he was driving, and they maced him in his car. I don't know if you seen that one.
I do remember that.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, 'cause what if you don't catch it on camera? They could just smoke you right there.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's fucked up.
There's had to be kind of like a feeling of desperation almost. Like I'm in here. Like you're literally trapped in that system that created that whole situation.
Yeah.
That's got to be a crazy feeling.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Whole city out here just on fire.
Yeah, the whole city was on fire. I'm like, damn, every store they hidden. I used to be in that store. Now it's gone.
Yeah.
It's burnt down.
Yeah,
But shit.
For sure. Okay, so aside from yourself, you've already determined you're the best rapper in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. If an A&R or a record exec came to you today and said, T.Y., we need you to point us in the direction of 5 artists that are ready for the industry, who you taking?
From here?
Yep, from here.
Damn,
who
5
you
artists.
showing them? Who you pointing them out to? And I mean artists that you believe could literally be in the industry and survive it and maneuver it. Artists that are really ready to go.
In Minnesota, damn. I don't know too many Minnesota motherfucking artists, but I always fuck with my boy Poncho.
Yeah.
Poncho's raw. Actually, he's just here. He's raw. Like lyrics for days. He's cold. Haji. I think he just did something with OTF. I think he got a deal or something like that. But Haji,
Really?
cold.
That might be breaking news. I didn't know that.
Shit, I'm gonna let him break it then. Shit. But look, Haji, raw.
Yeah.
I always fuck with his music. Shit, we be chopping it up. Ty Stick, that's my boy. I was actually locked up with him.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ty, man.
a while ago.
Yeah.
But Ty Stick, that's my boy. He's
Ty
raw.
kind of got the south side on his back right now.
Yeah, he's cold. Yeah, I fuck with him. I was actually locked up with his pops.
Wow.
That's how, because I seen his pops, I'm like, damn, you look like my nigga, bro. You look exactly like him, just an older version.
And you found out why.
And then we was playing poker. On my mind, we playing poker, and then I'm like, damn, I kept on looking at him and shit. I'm like, fuck, you look just like this nigga Ty Stick. On my mind, so then we kept on talking. Poker game was over, and then we chopped it up. And he was like, let me show you, you rap, right? And he was like, let me show you my son. And then he showed me Ty Stick video. I'm like, that's my nigga. Yeah, so I called him. We called him on the phone. He was like, man, that's crazy.
That's dope.
Yeah, it's
that's
crazy.
Really dope. So that's 3.
That's 3. Female, you know, when I came last time, I ran into her, but her music's dope. Taylor.
Shout out to
Taylor Rose, she's cold.
It's my wife.
Yeah, that's your wife. Yeah, she raw though.
Yeah, she is.
Wifey raw then.
Yeah,
Shit, she's cold and her visuals is dope.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's 4.
That's 4.
Man.
I'm glad you said that too. Nobody ever throws an R&B artist in there.
Oh yeah. Oh duh. Since you mentioned it R&B. Oh damn. So fuck it. Sippy Zone, cold.
Okay.
Sippy Zone, cold. King Wreck, cold.
Yep.
Shit. Damn. Now that I come to, I can name some motherfuckers that I used to fuck with.
Reckless is borderline in the industry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
that's
I feel
my
like
boy
he could
too.
be. I feel like he could be further along if he wanted to be.
Yeah, for sure.
It seems like he kind of doesn't want to be.
Yeah, he working. He be working up behind the scenes. I seen it,
Yeah,
live and in person. So shit.
Yep.
I was just at his crib the other day.
Okay.
That's
shout
my
out
boy
to Big
too.
Chicken, man.
Big Chicken.
I love chicken.
Still gonna bust your ass in 2K too. I'm still waiting on that.
So let's talk about this pretty big. Is this an announcement? This recent.
Oh, this feature?
Yeah, the feature.
So yeah, coming soon. I got a feature with Sada Baby and Marvelous. You know, yeah, the song dope. The song called Caught in 4K. It's coming real soon. We working on the video plans. It's just this Sada Baby busy, so it's hard to get a hold of him. But shit, that's how I'm trying to be.
Is it your song?
Yeah, it's my song.
Your song.
Yeah, it's my song.
You, Sada, and Marmar. I like it.
Yes, sir.
I like it.
Yes, sir. Song go crazy.
You don't know when it's coming though?
I can release it whenever because it's done. The song's done. I'm just trying to get the visuals so I can, move like that.
You don't know who you're gonna shoot with? Going back to your boy from Miami or what?
No, we already got a package deal. Them is done, so I don't know. We can see.
Yeah.
Minnesota Code come to mind, but
anybody that wants to shoot that video might want to reach out.
for sure.
I want to hit him up right now.
It's coming soon. It's
Yeah.
coming soon. We in talks. We about to fly down here. We gonna do it in Minnesota. So shit.
For sure.
Let's make it
So
happen.
from your perspective, what do you think about our music scene here?
Man, it's trash.
Oh,
Yeah, our music scene, we got some of the most talented people in the nation, but our music scene, our culture is terrible.
why do you think that is?
One, because we got a lot of artists. So like the shows, it'd be 75% artists waiting to get on stage. So it's people constantly leaving. And, it's not like not a tight culture where people want to support you. It's just like, I want to get mine and get out.
Yeah.
So the shows be a little weak. And on top of that, we don't got like a real music culture. That's not where I was just having this conversation in the car too with my boy Poncho, but that's not where we get our money from. Minnesota is a business state, a hustling state. It's a lot of money up here, but the music scene ain't where we get our bread. So, and it really ain't a lot of guidance either.
Do you think that's for sure? That's true.
Yeah.
Do you think that it can be?
For sure it can be because we got artists for days.
Yeah.
But it's tainted. It's like I said, it's not a lot of guidance and not a lot of people that say, I've been here, let me show you how to do this. It's just a whole bunch of people. It's like crabs in a bucket almost.
For sure.
People get up here and then somebody try to pull you down.
Yep.
Ain't nobody trying to pull you up.
Yep. Had this conversation earlier today. Same conversation.
Yeah.
Same. It was like, you ever seen the movie World War Z? With the zombies? Brad Pitt?
Brad Pitt, yeah.
When the zombies are trying to get over that wall?
Yeah.
Same thing.
Hell yeah.
Just climbing, pulling each other down, climbing. And I mean, I said this, I'm regurgitating shit I've already said today, but I'm going to say it to you because I want to get your perspective. I think we're soft. I think Minnesota is soft.
True.
And we're trying to break through into an industry that is the opposite of that.
Mm-hmm.
The music industry is cutthroat, nasty, disgusting. And Minnesota is an artsy state. We want to get in there with that whole like peace, love, and unity thing, and you can't enter an industry that's cutthroat with peace, love, and unity.
Right.
You know
and another thing, we try to copy everybody.
Yeah.
And we don't never, originate and make our own shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing.
And we're usually late
Late
on
as
copying. So we're copying some shit
late.
that's already old in California.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen improvements in that area. Like, I do think we're starting to see artists that are unique.
Mm-hmm.
But what's interesting about that is the whole copy thing. Like, I think that part of the problem with that is we haven't generated our own sound. Now, I don't necessarily know if that's a bad thing or not, but it's a true thing. We don't really have a sound.
Hell no, because we talk about stuff that happened everywhere else.
Yeah.
Everybody wearing all this designer, but the designer ain't even from, Minnesota.
Yeah.
But we could talk about our own shit because we got a whole bunch of shit going on in Minnesota. Mm-hmm. Like, this is where all the money at.
Yeah.
Everybody come from different states to Minnesota to get money, but don't nobody talk about it. But I talk about it in my songs, so you're going to have to check out Stains, really any of my music, because I make some player getting money music, and it's all real stories. So, I talk about what I seen, and what I've been through personally. So that's why a lot of people relate. And then people in the joint really like my music because they all been through it, like getting some money, getting locked up, type shit like that.
Yeah, you're kind of telling their story.
Yeah, I'm telling their story. It's a story when you listen to my music.
Yeah,
any way you look at it. So shit.
For sure. So moving forward, what is your goals? What's your end game? What's your plan? How you make that mill?
How I make the meal, man, I just got to keep promoting my music and getting out there. My end game, I wanna break through the industry, actually be a driving force in the industry. But I don't know, the artist thing is a little much because I don't like being out there. So I want to get my money, break into the game, and I want to help other people break into the game. So I really want to, after I have my own personal career, I want to fall back and be like a producer or something like that.
Help cultivate other people's careers.
Yeah, because I could write for days, but I could write about somebody else's story better than they can.
Yeah.
So
there's a market for that.
Yeah.
Big market for that.
Yeah.
A lot of these, there's artists out here that are making more money than the artists they write for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A guy like Neo,
Mm-hmm.
he's had his day in the spotlight. He's getting a bag because he
if
writes
I
for
could,
some of the biggest artists in the world.
That's somebody's career I like to,
Yeah.
I want to be like a Neo.
Yeah. Or Dream.
Or Dream.
Yeah.
Something like that. Songwrite, fall back. I can make my appearance every now and then, but
For sure.
I ain't really the spotlight type of guy.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Okay, the final part of this episode, I know you got something good for this.
What's that?
The Give Them Some Game segment. I want you to look in this camera and give these people some game.
Give them some game.
In whatever aspect you want to. As an artist, as a person, anything.
Man, give you some game.
Yeah.
These niggas ain't your friends. They gonna tell on you, So be by yourself. That's about the best game I can give you. Shit. Don't trust these hoes. Don't flash no motherfucking money because they gonna set you up. Yeah. I could give you game for days, but shit, this is this simple shit.
Yeah.
Be a real friend, and everybody ain't your friend too. So don't call everybody your best friend because they gonna do you dirty. Period.
Sometimes the simplest shit is the best game, man. We forget the simplest shit.
For sure.
We really do. So that's good game. Where can I find you at?
Shit, you can find me on Instagram at thereal_ty612. Facebook. You can find my music on Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music, everywhere, all platforms. I just released a single, Double Standards. Go check it out. That's a real dope song. You got to go check it out, too.
Yeah, go check it out. Everybody go stream it. Double Standards out right now. It's out everywhere, right?
Yeah, it's everywhere.
Everywhere. All streaming platforms. Okay, go
Yes,
check it out.
sir.
Let's go shoot this live from the streets.
Let's get it.
Let's see what you got.
Let's get it.
Let's do it. All right, another episode of Minnesota's #1 daily show live on Lake Street. I'm Jake Bearcloth. Follow me everywhere
What's
at
happening?
Jake Bearcloth1.
Yeah.
That was dope.
Damn, Woody. In high school, I let it blam, Woody. I wasn't playing, Woody. I'm coming straight out the south. Hey, genius, best watch your mouth. When I put up on P&B right then, ain't he come out. You moving ounces. places. I just moved 100 things in a drought. You want the south side, outside the fence of your house. You talking all that, then wanna come talk it out. If you ain't talking money, you talking about. I gives a what you do. I'm about mine. I just look at the watch, said it's about time. She in love with my status, said if you don't mind, what are you the chief of? I said the south side.